The year was 1948. America was a nation grappling with the wounds of a recent war, but also with the deep-seated divisions of racial segregation. Nowhere was this more evident than in the world of sports, where the color line remained a stark reality. On a cold December night, the Chicago Coliseum, a cauldron of excitement and anticipation, was packed to the rafters. The crowd, a sea of faces both black and white, had come to witness something truly special. A clash between the NBA's reigning champions, the Minneapolis Lakers, and the dazzling Harlem Globetrotters. This was not just another game. It was a cultural event pregnant with unspoken tensions and the promise of something groundbreaking. The air crackled with an electricity that transcended the usual roar of a sporting event. The stage was set for a confrontation that would echo far beyond the hardwood floor. The outcome of this game had the potential to change the face of basketball and perhaps even chip away at the wall of prejudice that divided a nation. In the 1940s, America remained deeply segregated. The Jim Crow laws held sway across the South, enforcing a rigid separation of the races. Even in the North, where segregation was less formal, African Americans faced widespread discrimination in housing, employment, and education. This racial divide extended to the world of sports. While black athletes excelled in baseball, football, and boxing, professional basketball remained largely off limits. The NBA, then known as the Basketball Association of America, was a whites-only league. Black players, no matter how talented, were relegated to segregated leagues, barnstorming across the country in rickety buses, playing wherever they could find an audience. The prevailing belief among many white Americans was that black players lacked the intelligence, discipline, and competitive fire to succeed at the highest level of the game. The Globetrotters, with their dazzling ball-handling skills and comedic routines, were seen as entertainers, not real athletes. This game was their chance to prove the doubters wrong, to show the world that they were more than just showmen. The Harlem Globetrotters were more than just a basketball team. They were ambassadors for a people denied dignity and respect. Founded in 1926 by Abe Saperstein, the Globetrotters were initially a serious basketball team. However, they quickly realized that their unique brand of entertainment, blending incredible athleticism with comedic antics, was a recipe for success. They played a fast-paced, high-scoring game that thrilled audiences. Their signature move, the weaving behind the back dribbling display, left opponents bewildered and fans roaring with laughter and amazement. But beneath the theatrics and the laughter, the Globetrotters were fierce competitors. They yearned for the opportunity to test themselves against the best, to prove their mettle on the court without the need for comedic flourishes. The game against the Lakers was their chance to show the world that they were more than just clowns, that they were athletes who belonged on the same court as the best white players in the game. The Lakers, led by the towering center George Mikan, were a formidable opponent. Mikan, nicknamed Mr. Basketball, was a dominant force under the basket, his hook shot virtually unstoppable. The Globetrotters countered with their own superstar Marcus Haynes, a lightning-fast dribbler and playmaker who could slice through defenses with ease. Haynes was a master of the Globetrotters' signature style, his ball handling skills so dazzling they seemed to defy the laws of physics. The game was a study in contrasts. The Lakers, disciplined and methodical, relied on Mikan's dominance inside. The Globetrotters, on the other hand, played with a joyful exuberance, their passing and movement a blur of motion. They whipped the crowd into a frenzy with their no-look passes and behind-the-back dribbling, turning the game into a showcase for their unique brand of basketball artistry.